Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies.
All right, y'all, we back. Number 10 to 6 today. I got McCoy coming in at number 10. This is also like a little projecting because I think he's going to have a big jump this year. Had a first couple solid years, under his belt. I think this year is where he makes the next step, in his career. I mean, he's all third best lineman right now behind Ram and Armstead, which is one of the best in the league. So, like I said, I think he'll make a big jump this year. Real good, solid player. Snuck him into the top 10 this year. He makes some super solid blocks. All right, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Everyone knows, C.J.'s a wild boy, as I like to call him. But he made a huge jump this year again. I think next year I like to see him, or this year I guess, I like to see him more on the outside and not in the slot. See if he become that cornerback 2 role instead of a nickel guy, in a box type guy. Great against the run, obviously. I like him. He's our energy guy. If the team's down, he's gonna start something to spark that energy. So you gotta love that from him, even though sometimes it may cost us. You just take the good with the bad. I mean, like, look at this guy right here. Just snow angels on their sideline. I expect nothing less from him at this point. I also think he's going to make another huge jump this year. This guy, David Onyemata, I think he's the most underrated player in the NFL, honestly. It's not too many D tackles I would take over him. Obviously, you got the Fletcher Cox, Aaron Donald, Chris Jones. But after those 3, I'm pretty confident in him in that next tier right under those 3. And the Saints are stout against the run. He's a big reason. Not bad at pass rush at all either. I honestly think he was our second best D lineman last year behind Hendrickson. Yeah, I'm actually pretty confident in saying that. He was our second best D lineman last year. One of the best players on our defense, honestly, in the last couple of years. And he's been improving every year. I still was so confused when we drafted him out of Canada. I had no idea who this dude was, but it's been pretty solid. Can't complain. This is one of like our bigger steals that no one talks about as well. Yeah, man, I'm expecting him to keep doing what he's been doing. Next, number 7. Cameron Jordan. I know some of y'all might be surprised here. Most people think he's probably top 5 on the team, and he has been for the last however many years. But it's okay to say he took a step back this past year. Pass rush just wasn't the same. Not even looking at the numbers wise, he had 7 sacks, but he got 3 against Atlanta in this game. And as you can see, these pass rushes aren't the greatest. It's more coverage sacks than anything. But I mean, he's still Cam Jordan, still elite against the run, obviously. That's never going to change. But I do think he took a step back this year, and I'm thinking, he lost a little step. Like I say, still elite, still Pro Bowl caliber, but just not the same Cam Jordan from maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Hopefully he proves me wrong, because I need him to be the same, all-pro Cameron Jordan that we've, seen over the last 2, 3, 4 years. But, I mean, if we watch this play, this basically... he'll never be bad at this. I mean, against the run, animal. Absolute animal. That's just abuse right there. Number 6. This was hard right here. I'm putting Armstead, and I honestly don't want to talk over these two plays. I just want y'all to watch them. Oh my, just manhandled this man into the end zone. Jesus. You can see him celebrating. Look, the camera should just go to him. Just watch Armstead, man. That is a grown man getting moved against his will. And then this next play, this just reminds me like of The Blind Side with Michael Orr. Just drove a dude 15 yards out of bounds. That's sick. So disrespectful. Yeah, right there, man. That's 6 through 10. And little recap. I had 15 Wil Lutz, Marcus Williams at 14, Davenport at 13, Deonte Harris at 12, Taysom Hill at 11, McCoy, Gardner Johnson, Onyemata, Cam Jordan, and now Teron Armstead. I honestly wanted to put him fifth, but the guy I got fifth. Yeah, I'll touch on it in my next video, but you'll see why. But man, look, that's the 6 through 10. That's a solid 6 through 10. I know some of y'all may disagree. Like I said, it's an opinion kind of based on what I think they're going to do next year, based on what they did this year. So honestly, like, Armstead is probably top 5, and Cam Jordan's probably top 5. But I mean, it can go either way, because the top 5 guys are some heavy hitters, and if you can just do a process of elimination, you can probably figure out the last 5 guys. If you watch, the first video and this video, everyone's going to be able to figure out the top 5 guys. The order may, differ, but top 5 will be easy to figure out. Also, minicamp, OTAs start tomorrow, actually the 25th. Yeah, I think they start tomorrow, but I think it's all going to be virtual. I don't know how that's going to work with OTAs, but hey, we'll see when we get there, man. I'm glad, things are finally starting to kick off. It's almost the end of May. June, July is coming. Preseason's approaching. I'm ready to start getting some content out here, man. I'm tired of, not tired of doing old stuff, but I would rather, do some newer stuff. I'm ready for the season to start. That's why. Just ready for the season to get rolling. Dive into these games, some preseason, some camp stuff. But man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's the Boot Tragedies. Check us out on Twitter. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll take your feedback. Tell me what you disagree about. That's what I like. Tell me what you disagree about. We can debate it respectfully, of course. Nothing crazy. Don't try to come in here and go crazy on me. I won't go crazy on you. Everyone has their opinions. No one's right in this situation. If someone told you McCoy was the best player on the Saints team, it's their opinion. I mean, hey. And leave Andres Pete alone on Twitter. Leave that man alone. Even though he should never tweeted PFF today. You just relax, buddy. But hey, leave him alone, man. We all want him to do well. But yeah, he should know better. But like I said, man, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out.